Welcome back, everybody. Starting off like we do with TMIs of the week. What is your TMI of the week, Maddie?
So my TMI this week is I'm currently freaking out internally every time I think about how I have my first pap smear appointment next week, on the 14th.
You're late. I
I
think I had my first pap smear when I was 18.
No, I know I'm late. I know, but I freak like my hands literally get sweaty every time I think about it, and I freak out because I don't know, I'm just so scared.
You'll be okay, but
So
we'll talk about how it really goes after.
yeah. Recap next week.
I won't tell you how mine went until after.
No.
Sorry if this is TMI, but this week when I was going to my local coffee shop, I had my latte and I had to go to the bathroom. Sue me. So I go to the
Sue me.
bathroom and it's just a one staller, and I go and I clog the toilet, and someone's waiting for the bathroom outside. And I go to this coffee shop weekly. Like, I know the owners, I know the staff, and I'm freaking out in there trying to find the plunger. Can't unclog this freaking toilet. And so I'm like, I have to accept it. And so I open the door. Guess who's waiting for me? The owner. The freaking owner. I leave my latte at my table and I sprint out. Haven't been back since. And I'm so sad because I don't even know if I'm allowed back.
Yeah, probably not.
Poop on my
Welcome.
pants.
We made it to episode 5. Let's go.
Woo!
There's a fact. I don't know if it's actually true. One of my friends told me it. She could have been making it
You
up.
can't believe everything you hear.
Yeah, but for some reason I believe this. She was like, there's like some fact that most episodes die before episode 5. And
Not us, ho.
we made it.
We made it.
Welcome back. Thanks for sending in your TMIs. We didn't read them this week, but
We thought that we'd be more personable and vulnerable with you guys and read our own.
so we're gonna switch off every couple times. Keep sending them in. We're loving it. It's so funny. Well, we just
still a little jet lag. Still a little bit. Still a little bit. I never realized how hard
Can you
words
speak it?
are for you.
Speak it.
Until
Speak
then.
it out. Speak your truth.
Until now.
Anyways, we're back from New York. It was so fun. I loved it.
I love New York.
I loved it more than you.
Okay. Our flight home from New York was so brutal, though. It was pretty much 4 a.m. home time. And
Yeah, we went out the night before, or the morning of, I guess you can call it, and got like 2 hours of sleep until we had to wake up to get in an Uber to go to the airport.
one of our girlfriends, we didn't think she was going to make it. She was hammered at the airport. She didn't sleep 1 hour because it was her friend's birthday. And it
She
was
made
like,
it.
I saw God. I didn't think she was going to make it. But
Mhm.
I was so proud of her.
Yeah.
Anyway, I would 100% go back. Our trip was
yeah.
too short.
I want to go back. I want to do it like how we did this past time, like fly out together. We both stayed at different friends' house because I needed some space from Dana. No.
Ditto.
Whoa.
Fuck you.
No. It was so fun having someone to fly out with. We did like some things together and then also got to like see different things with our friends. But we collabed most of the weekend.
It was nice. We got like pretty good weather. There was one rainy day, but it was kind of nice to see like both sunshine and rain.
Yeah, the rain was kind of fun. I loved it with
Me
the
too.
umbrellas. Just running around the city. I felt like a local.
It definitely took it out of
I
me,
got
though.
something
Like,
in my
I'm
eye.
currently sick. But I can't believe, which everybody always says, is how fast paced it is there and what big of a difference it is going from Orange County to New York and in the city life.
No, that every night we're going to bed or every morning and I'm like, this is so different than how I live. And I was visiting one of my really good friends, same age, like both working, but our lives are so different. It was
Yeah.
so crazy to me.
Even just like one of the reservations we made, we put our name in at 7 and they were like 3-hour wait, and we were totally okay with it. If I
Yeah.
put my name in here and they said 3 hours, I would leave immediately.
Leave right then.
And when we checked back in for our table at 10 p.m. to sit down, there was a guy behind me and he goes, a table for 2. And they're like, that'll be 2 hours. And he was like, okay. Like, the fact that they're so okay with eating dinner at 12 a.m. He wasn't even blocked. There's a B. Fuck.
No, totally unfazed. It's kind of like Europe, like where they have the super late dinners, but everything's so fast paced. We're sitting at dinner, like you eat dinner and you get
Can't be doing that.
and you finish up, you have your drinks, and it's like, can we get the check? And then on to the next place. Like in Europe, I feel like it's very much like you sit at dinner for hours, but the food comes out fast in New York.
Turn and burn.
Yeah, exactly.
I did like one thing that I could be okay with is not driving. I always say, like, if I get rich, I would have a driver.
When
I get rich, I will have a driver, because it's just so nice to be out of control and like be walking everywhere and not have to like drive. Why is that funny?
I'm picturing you like literally out of control, like a crazy person, like yelling and off the rails, like you're a street performer. Life there is so different. Like, I feel like there weren't that many people who also are in like long-term relationships. I feel like it's very much like you're single in the city and you meet guys, and it's just like it's so different than being back home.
Yeah, like I'd hear them say like they'd bring home different guys and like no one would judge, but here, like that would be so weird because everybody knows everybody here.
Yeah. Like if you go out and you see this, let's say it's just a random person, one night stand, chances are next time you go out, you're going to run into them.
Yeah.
Like
everybody goes to the same bars here. There's only a few places to go out to, but there, I feel like every time they go out, they see new people. Because Lauren told me that the population of New York City is 8 million people. And the population of where we live is 3 million, which obviously is still a lot, but 5 million more people. No wonder there's like 500 people on the road.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Trying to get by.
On the road. Just trying to walk by.
Also, all the cars honking there like gives me anxiety.
The noise. Anywhere we walked, for some reason I kept getting the bad luck of walking by some elementary school, getting out, and it was like,
they say when all the cars are honking at each other that they're chatting. That's the term they use. I think that they're fucking screaming at each other. Yeah. Actually, they're not just chatting. But
yeah, being single there, I feel like, especially for the girls out of college, like you get out of college, you go there with your like group of girlfriends or whoever it is, like being single there is probably, I mean, it must feel like literally like Sex in the City or like every movie that has ever taken place there.
And like they're definitely going at a slower pace in life than we are. Like everybody around here is in
like
a
it's
serious
fast paced but slower paced. Like,
it's fast paced, but like they're not rushing
slower. Yeah,
they're not like rushing into like marriage right now when like majority of our friends are in serious relationships. I already have a few friends that are married.
Yeah,
and if you bring up marriage, it's like crazy to them.
Yeah,
anytime soon. They're like, whoa, we are so young.
Yeah.
And so
yeah, it is just so different, the lifestyles that we live in.
Also, like, do you just not get hungover in New York? Because how were they able to just continue to drink every day and not talk about being hungover? I was so hungover.
No, I was exhausted. I was hungover. We were shopping, and I went in Zara, and I got in the dressing room, and you know those dressing rooms where the light is just like so bright, and for some reason it's so hot in every single Zara dressing room, and I'm like, I'm breaking a sweat, and I'm like, oh no, like the
anxiety hits.
I need to get out of here.
No one talks about being like out of college and how brutal the hangovers are. Like drinking 2 days in a row is an Olympic sport.
Yeah.
Like it's really hard.
In college, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like
Wednesday,
convince me for the weekday, sure. Now,
nuh-uh.
Now you can't catch me with a White Claw on a Wednesday.
Wine Wednesday who? But we were visiting, and that was like every weekend for them. Like I felt like I needed to like go to rehab after, like go on a sober cleanse, and they're just like, "Oh, it's another weekend next weekend.
Another weekend in NYC, baby."
No, literally. They're a different breed.
No, it is a different breed. Just like the lifestyle that everyone lives. Like it's so fun. I loved it, and I will be back. I will go and visit. But like a weekend's what I got in me.
Yeah, I loved dressing up there.
Yes.
I loved the fashion.
Everybody was so good.
Everybody knew their fashion sense there. Like even the guys on the street, I was
Yes.
like, dang, like people in Orange County need to dress
All
like
the guys
this.
here are like pants, t-shirt, maybe a hat.
Pants, t-shirt, nice. Just don't know how to match.
And then in New York, it's like they have coats, they have cool sweaters. Like, also, when it was raining and it was colder, I loved seeing everyone layer up.
yes,
I was like complimenting everyone, and they probably thought I was so weird. I'm walking by, I'm like, I love your jacket.
I complimented a lot of people too. I was like, I have to.
When we were at lunch, there was like this girl and her guy friend sitting at the table right next to us, and I was like, I love your sweater. Like, I say that during our meal, and she's like, oh, thanks, whatever. Then when we're leaving, I literally looked at them. I was really hungover, and I go, I love your guys' vibe. Like, you guys seem so
You
cool.
cry.
I'm like, please be my friend.
Can you please invite me to sit down with you guys?
No, but I did tell them, I was like, I love your guys' vibe. And they were cool.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love if someone said that to me.
I know, I was thinking that too. I'm like, that's not that weird. I tried complimenting this one girl who had the sickest jacket. And I was like, hey, I love your... And she didn't look. And I was like, okay. And then she was standing in line at the bathroom. And I mean, I was yelling like across kind of. And she makes eye contact. I'm like, oh, I love... And she's like, turns and looks away like I'm one of the like creeps on the subway or something.
Maybe you were. You were like hungover.
wasn't-
Yeah, New York is definitely the best people watching place. Lauren and I sat for lunch and just like looked out on the streets and just watching everyone walk by was so fun. I do appreciate home. Like it felt good to get back home.
Mm-hmm.
Although like getting back home, I was so tired and
I know. I was exhausted.
I was so tired. We had our flight at 4 a.m. So I had been up for a year and a half, and Maddie's boyfriend was late as fuck to the airport.
But we love you.
He was late as fuck, but it was fine. And then I get home, and I still live at home and love my parents to death. But you know when you get home from a trip and like you just want an hour to just decompress, shower, get changed.
Yes.
And then when I'm ready, I'll tell you about the trip.
Yeah, I'm like, hi, like, give me a hug. I'm going upstairs. Please, like, don't talk to me until I have, like, a nap in me
Yeah.
or something.
But no, they think that I just slept a full 10 hours and I'm like rejuved and I
They're
just
like, you
really
got a
want to
massage,
chit
right?
chat.
You got a facial.
No.
Wow. Like, you're so rejuvenated now. Talk to us, Tatum.
They're like, how was the trip? Where'd you go? Blah, blah, blah. And it's like,
And it's, like, very valid questions to ask. But when you come off of 2 hours of sleep and a full-ass travel day, it's like, please not. Like, there's a time.
there's a time.
There's a time and a
And
place.
I know that they know too, because I know that they were in our spot once, like living with their parents, and I know that they were annoyed when like they'd come home and they would be tired and like you would just get interviewed.
My mom, love you, Mom. Thanks for listening. When I was living at home, and even on this trip, we showed up to the airport so early. She's on the East Coast right now. And she calls me first thing, like we just got through security, and it's so early. And again, we're coming off of 2 hours of sleep. And I guess she doesn't know that, but I'm like, like, what do I do? Like, why is she calling me right now? And I answer because I'm a nice person. And she just question after question after question after question. I'm like, okay, we're boarding now. Like I said it, like,
I know.
so I was like, oh, we have to board. Like I'll call you when I get home. Love you,
Like
bye.
they
Like,
do have great intentions, but just sometimes I just need like a second.
yeah.
And it's just going to get worse for me because my older sister's moving back in the house. In the house. My older sister's coming back home.
It's gonna be full house here.
No silent time.
Tell them about the proposal you got.
Well, it's my older sister that's moving back in with her fiance because they're trying to save to buy a home, which makes sense.
Yeah,
like,
makes perfect sense.
they should move back in here. It's very nice of my parents to
And
let
it's
them.
so expensive to buy a house where we live.
Exactly. And they need to save up, so they're smart for that. They're moving back in, and there's multiple bedrooms that they can go into, but they decide that they want my room. And I'm
It's
like, how does that make sense? I'm the only kid that lives in the house still. Why my bedroom? Like, it doesn't
make sense.
Please make it make sense. I'm still heated, but it's okay.
So what was the offer?
So my sister and her fiance reach out to me out of the blue, and they were like, hey, I know you might have heard already, but we're thinking of moving into your room. And
Which,
I'm like, what?
like literally what?
And then
Doesn't
they
make any
have the
sense.
audacity to go, and we'd love to give you $300 if you move out. $300? That's like a slap in the face. My dad and I were like, maybe $3,000, but imagine I move all of my stuff out of my room. They move in for 6 months, and then what? I move all the way back. How broke do they think I am? I'm broke, but like
$300 is absurd to move out of the room that you've been in for basically ever.
I think it's just funny that they thought that I would be like, oh, yes,
Like, did they
give me the money.
you get it? You get the message, and you're like, wait, that's so nice of them.
What an offer.
Sorry, we love you.
Oh no, they know. It's funny.
Love you, but gotta laugh at it now.
It's funny to laugh about it, but yeah, I can't wait for my sister's fiance to come down in his boxers and have coffee in the morning, and I'm like, ah!
Give me the $300.
$300, I'll live in the garage. Give me my sleepy bag.
Actually, can I pay you guys $300 to move into my room?
Why don't we all just live in my room?
Bunk beds.
Anyway, yeah, it is good to be home, but a lot of changes in the Phillips household.
Planning trips is fun though.
Yeah, where should we go next? Where should we go next, guys? Give us some recs.
Yeah, give us recs. I'm gonna say in the States there's like easy like weekend trips that we could do. Could be fun.
Yeah, that was my first time in New York, so
I
I'd like
would-
to go somewhere else that I haven't been.
I would definitely go back to New York though again because it was so fun.
I think it's time for reality check.
The White Lotus season finale.
If you have not watched, please do. If you didn't know, each season does go together. Someone told me that they don't, so I watched season 1 and then I watched season 3. I don't know who told me that, but technically, this is the most confusing show to explain to someone. I watched the funniest TikTok and it's like, have you watched White Lotus? Yes. Why should I watch it? What is it about? It's about someone that dies. Each season doesn't go together, but it actually really
But they
does.
kind of do. But they're all there's like different plots. There's different stories. Some different characters. Some same characters.
Different vacation
It
spot.
literally doesn't make sense.
All
There's
weird
theories.
characters.
You'll never be able to guess it.
Anyways, but definitely watch the seasons in order also because they're all really good.
Mm-hmm.
But season 3 finale was fucking crazy. That's how crazy. Expect the unexpected. I'll just continue. You're good?
I just like throw
I'll just continue. The person that
No.
died, there was like 5 people that died.
Yeah, it was crazy. Okay, this is gonna give away spoilers, okay? Because the whole season went so slow, and then the season finale, it's like bang, 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 and
Yeah.
you're like, wait, what the fuck is happening right now?
They should have dispersed it into more episodes
I
because
know.
they could have gone into more detail, but since we were in the last episode, they had to pack everything in.
Yeah,
And
the dad was fucking trippy.
the dad
Like-
was trippy the whole season. Barely talked any words, but was just like on drugs, it seemed like.
Yeah, he was just like addicted to those.
The mom's pills.
Yeah, and then he was like giving him suicidal thoughts, and then every time I was watching it, and I'm like, oh my god, no, she's gonna say that she can't live without money, and he's like, then starts picturing killing her, and then killing the daughter, and then killing the son, and the one son who was like, yeah, I could live without money. I knew. I was like, he's gonna be the one to get screwed over, and the dad's gonna be like, oh fuck, like it's gonna slap him in the face, basically.
Big
Like,
slap in the face.
Big slap in the face. Big
I just like don't get what he put in the smoothies. He almost killed the whole family, but that was really scary to me when he gave it to the youngest kid. I was like, well, you did do incest anyway. You kind of deserve it, freak. Why did they have to add
Did get a little
incest
No, that was
into
weird.
this season? That was so weird. Don't do that.
No, it was
It's
really,
like, why should I
it was
watch
like,
White
what was
Lotus?
the
Oh,
point?
there's incest. Watch it. It's great.
No, it was like, what was the point of that though? Like, just to make them like,
Weird.
I mean, they did do a lot of things after where they switched the dynamic of the brothers. I mean, I guess it makes sense because then he wouldn't have made the smoothie if he wasn't like looking up to that brother. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Am I
there's so
going off
many
the-
like conceptual theories and like things that tie things together in the littlest ways that they do in White
There's
Lotus.
so many theories. I saw this theory that it was like the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, and it was like, so the Father who he shoots, and then it's like, that is your father, the guy, the hotel owner that he shoots, and then the son dies. That guy, what's his name?
He didn't die though.
Frank.
Oh yeah.
So it was like the owner of the hotel
that was
shot.
crazy.
Frank died, and Chelsea
Chelsea.
died, and it was like a theory about them being like the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, because she was always like very zen, very like in with all the spiritual stuff and talking about everything like that. And
I was so mad when she died. I was like, fuck you, Frank.
Mhm.
If you didn't just go off the rails and listen to her, like,
I know.
and then he died, and I was like, good.
Okay,
It was his dad? How
Yeah.
how was that his dad? I don't get that at all.
Mom just hooked up with him and she got pregnant, and then I'm guessing like he didn't stay with her, and I guess I don't get it, but like the mom lied when he was like, your mom's a liar, like, and he was like insulting the mom.
Yeah.
The mom told him that guy killed your dad, but really he was the dad. He didn't know anything about his dad. He just knew that.
What his mom told him.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so crazy. I wanted to know, like, what was going to happen when they got back home. When this family realized they had no money. Like, I don't know. I always want, like, to see what would happen after.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, can
show
they
us.
tell us?
I know.
I mean, what, it's just going to be him getting arrested at the airport?
No,
Like,
literally. I didn't like the girls' trip dynamic. I thought that was the most boring part
Mhm.
of the season finale and the show.
I didn't either. And then at the end, they all went back to being fake again.
Then they're all just buddy friends.
I was so confused about how the youngest son, Lachlan, how he lived. Because
Same.
they got the poisonous seeds, mushed them up, put them in the smoothie, and then family, whatever, they took a sip. But I think it was still sitting at the bottom. He ends up making the smoothie with this shit included. And I think it was maybe because he threw up.
I thought that he was going to throw up and then start choking on his puke after, but at least he saw God. He's like, I saw God. I'm like,
Yeah, and it was
whoa.
like the 4 monks or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like they have to connect that in the next season.
It's so hard to like go over everything, but
Mhm.
overall, it really does throw you a loop.
Yeah.
Right when you know or you think you know what's going to happen, it doesn't. Every time on this show,
Mhm.
watch it if you're looking for a show. It's so freaking good.
It's so good.
I have no shows to
wonder
watch now. Who do you
how
think
the
was your
actors-
favorite actor? Or who do you think was the best actor in the show?
I did really like Chelsea. I've seen her in another show though. And I feel like the dad kind of pissed me off, but he was a really good actor, I feel like.
I like the mom was annoying as
Oh my
fuck,
God, yeah, the
but
mom.
she was my favorite. Like
Yeah.
just her aura and the way she spoke. I want to hear how she speaks as like
Normally.
normally.
Especially
But she
after
was so funny. Once you
Yeah.
just like accept her character, it's
yeah, like at first she was kind of
hilarious.
annoying and you're like, what the hell? But then after she stopped doing the drugs, she like became funnier and
Yes.
like, more like she was totally in the know about like things happening too, I feel like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was hilarious. She's like Saxton.
When the daughter came back from staying in like, the
Monk
Buddhas-
vacation,
Yeah.
Monk land.
And I was not, that was a twist I did not expect.
Same for her to
like,
be like,
crying over not being able to live like that. Like, that was a total,
180, yeah.
No, 100%. I could not have guessed that.
mom's like, fuck yeah, you like the money too?
Yeah.
You like mama. Great show.
Insane show.
That's kind of all we have for you girls.
That wraps up episode 5. We made it. We did it. We beat the odds of surviving till episode 5.
Thanks for listening to another episode of TMI. We love you all. We love this community, and we can't wait to share more. Please send in any comments, things we want to talk about,
Any
TMI.
TMIs, you can DM it to us. We'll keep it all anonymous.
any stories, shows we should talk about, but
Anything you want to hear.
nothing's off the table. We love you guys.
Let us know some ideas.
We outside.
We outside.
Okay,
Okay.
bye.
Bye. Mwah.